So, you've got your good old game running on a modern system. It's awesome, but music doesn't sound quite right? Chances are it uses obsolete MIDI format. Good news is, we can fix it, and we'll show you how in this video.
Pixel Polish.
Hello runners and welcome to Pixel Polish TV.
Hello everyone.
Today we've got something slightly different for you, a short guide on how to make your old games sound just the way you remember or even better. And if you don't have such memories, why not improve your first experience with a retro game you're trying out? Many DOS and ancient Windows games use MIDI format for music, and the bad news is, Microsoft dropped MIDI support many years ago. That leaves you with built-in MIDI support in emulators, or worse, no music at all if it's a Windows game that relies entirely on MIDI synthesis built into Windows operating system. The good news is that we can help you fix this in few simple steps, but before we proceed, why don't you give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more retro gaming content. Thanks in advance, and let's get into it.
Sounds good. So how do we make the magic happen?
First of all, we need to download a piece of free software called Virtual MIDI Synth. Fire up your browser and head on to coolsoft.altervista.org. Once you're on the website, look for a link to Virtual MIDI Synth in the left-hand menu. You will see a detailed description of the software along with the information about the supported operating systems, going all the way back to Windows XP and ending with Windows 10. Go ahead and click the download link, and if you're using any ad blocker, be a sport and disable it. The developer is giving this amazing piece of software for free, so why not give something back? Now that we're done with that, go ahead and download the latest version of Coolsoft Virtual MIDI Synth to your computer. If you're using Windows 7 or below, this is all you need for now. However, if you're on Windows 8 or 10, you need an additional piece of software called MIDI Mapper, which you can find in the menu on the left. Go ahead and download that as well, and let's proceed to the next step. Once you've got all these files downloaded, it's time to install these little bad boys, starting with the main program. Don't worry about Windows Defender whining and just allow the program to install on your PC. In order to allow Virtual MIDI Synth to do its thing, you will need sound fonts, so select the first option in Post Setup Configuration and check the Start Virtual MIDI Synth when Windows starts box. Once you're finished, a new page will open, taking you to sound font download directory. Just choose and download the preferred sound font, and don't worry if you're not sure which one do you want, you can just download them all and try them on later to pick your favorite one. Once you're done, close the page and let's move on to the main app window that opened after installation. In the sound font tab of the app you can manage all the sound font files you just downloaded. I've got mine already prepared, so let's skip ahead to sound font selection. After adding the sound font, if you're on Windows 8 or above, there's another thing to install as I've mentioned before, because right now we don't have any MIDI out devices in the system. Go ahead and install Coolsoft MIDI Mapper, which will solve this problem. Defender might whine again, so click More Info and then hit the Run Anyway button. Don't worry, it's completely safe to do it and it will not harm your computer in any way. Once the installation process is done, a MIDI Mapper configuration window will appear. From the drop-down list, select Virtual MIDI Synth 1, hit Apply and then OK. Now let's head back to the main program window from the Windows taskbar by clicking on the icon and selecting Configuration. Now you will see all the MIDI devices properly mapped and ready to go. Be sure that your sound font is enabled, indicated by the green box next to it, and hit OK. That's basically all we needed to do to make it all work, but if you want to add more sound fonts, just add them to the list the same way you did before. Just make sure not to enable all of them at the same time so they don't overlap. You can experiment with mixing different sound fonts and fiddling with Virtual MIDI Synth options later, but for now, let's just leave it as it is.
Okay, so everything is set up, but how does it work?
It's really simple. Virtual MIDI emulates MIDI-enabled sound cards like good old Sound Blaster or Roland, for example. Which one it sounds like depends entirely on the installed sound font file. It can emulate the sound card of your childhood, an expensive MIDI device that you always dreamed of, or even go far beyond that if you install one of the contemporary custom sound fonts. By the way, I'm curious, what is your favorite sound card or MIDI device from the past? Let us know in the comments below.
Pixel, this is all very interesting, but the most important question is, how does it sound?
Ah yes, the part of the video I was looking forward to the most. Let's compare how it all sounds before and after using Virtual MIDI Synth, shall we? But what game do we start with? That was a rhetorical question. It has to be the king himself. Let's give Duke Nukem 3D a ride. Here we go. Hot damn, this is epic. You know what? I think we need some more examples.
Maybe an adventure game for a change?
Or an RPG? And of course we cannot forget about the shooter that changed the gaming world forever. Oh mama, now that's what I'm talking about. Of course, these were but few humble examples. Thanks to a huge selection of sound fonts you can find on the internet, you can make your MIDI games sound however you want them to. Experiment with combining the sound fonts, tweaking all the options to your liking, go crazy with it. Just remember, we are not responsible for your neighbors' complaints after your late-night MIDI jam sessions.
Well, we did our part for the betterment of retro gamers' quality of life. If you found this guide useful, let us know in the comments and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Pixel Polish TV.
Yes, we've got plenty of retro gaming videos lined up, so stay tuned for more. But for today, we are done. See you next time, runners. Keep calm and game on. Pixel Polish signing out.
Bye bye everyone, see you soon.